Okay, so I'm going to take you through the production of a couple rounds here. I'm going to do this pretty quickly because I'm running out of battery, but here's the decapping resizing die. So it's going to push the old primer out and resize the case for you. Rotating around here, this is the powder through expander die. This only happens in the pistol. The rifle die is just a powder through. It does not expand the case with rifles. So your powder comes through here. This is your primer tray, so it or primer chute. So it's going to, let me see if I can get that to focus. That's where your new primer is seated on the upstroke of the press. Moving around here, this is the bullet seater and crimp die. So it's going to seat the bullet, and it's also going to crimp the case back down because you belled it over here in the powder through expander die. This is your shell plate. So this is where all your cases are going to be locked into place. And this is your finished cartridge tray. So as you can see, mine's pretty fancy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make a few rounds here. So on the downstroke there, the case drops down. So now it's in the shell plate there. So you probably heard the old primer drop out. Okay, so moving around here, upstroke, primer, new primer is seated, and as you can see, this is a progressive press, so it's going to drop a new case in, and you're going to make a finished round with each pull of the handle. So now on downstroke, we are going to put powder into the case back here, and we're also going to decap this case and resize it. And then upstroke puts a new case in. So what we have done here is we've decapped, well, we're about to decap this one. We've just put a primer in here, and when I pull the lever down, it's going to drop powder into this case while seating a bullet here. So put a bullet there, and it's fairly easy to do because you belled the end of the case with this powder through die here, like we were talking about. So downstroke, seat and crimp that bullet, and starts all over again. So now with each pull of the handle, I'm going to be making one completed round. So you can make quite a bit of ammo pretty quickly, somewhere around 300 rounds an hour, provided that you have enough powder and primers to do so. And that's it. So that is how you manipulate a progressive press. And this just happens to be a Lee Pro 1000. There are lots of them out there on the market. This is one of the least expensive ones. You can spend all the way up to $400 or $500 on a progressive press, but this one works just fine. I've made several thousands of rounds trouble free. So okay, I'm gonna make a few rounds here while I still got some battery, just to give you an idea. Okay. Originally this was a 9mm press, and I just bought 223 dies for it with a different shell plate there. And actually, here are my 9mm dies. That way I could just replace the turret on top, and all the dies are set to my specs. Here are some dummy rounds. I guess I can show you those. These are dummy rounds that you can use to reset your dies once you get them set right, or once you get them set how you like them. If you change bullets or what have you, you just put your dummy round in here, and you can reset the bullet seat or crimp die easily without having to go through and make those mistakes like that. So anyways, that's just kind of a brief overview of my reloading station. Hope you got something out of it, and I hope you choose to reload because it's a fun hobby, and it saves you a little bit of cash in the long run. So Samson7X, thank you for watching.